why counseling? That question was proposed to me. And before I answer that question, I read an article last week that said 75% of couples who say they went to marriage counseling were worse off after counseling. But the article did not tell me if it was Christian marriage counseling or was it just regular counseling, because there's a difference. Because we know that God put the first institution of marriage together. So when we're talking, if you're a Christian, you need to have biblical Christian marriage counseling, of course. So I don't know, the article never did specify, but it did say 75% who said they went to those counseling sessions were worse off. So I'm going to answer the question, and we get this all the time. We have couples that come through the door, and I think a lot of time one party is sincere about keeping the marriage, and I think the other party is already, this is a last minute ploy. I'm just going to do this to pacify him and her, but I'm already out. I'm already going. I've already made up my mind. But I want a clear conscience. I think that's what they're thinking. That I tried everything, and you know I'm a advocate. I hate the word try. Yes, I said hate. You know, use that word with those type of statements. I don't like the word try, because try is the all universal cop out. Try is just an attempt. You know, so I always implore that my clients take the word try out of their vocabulary. But you know, if two people, why counseling? If two people are willing to come in, and the first thing I want to know, and I'm asking you, when you go to counseling, you have to have your heart open to God's Word. And we're going to go strictly biblically, as we do. We're talking about what God would have you both to do, not what I would have you to do. And you've got to ask yourself before you enter these doors, am I going to do what the Lord had me to do? If the minister, when the Lord speaks to the minister, am I going to abide and do this? And we ask our couples to take vows, and they do, and this is what we're going to do. And a lot of times we get some of the couples say, well, we would want to go to our pastor, but we didn't want to go there because we don't want the other members to know our business. And I can understand that. But I want to tell you something, no disrespect to anybody's pastors, but I always say seek marriage counseling on the outside. Those ministers who specifically target scriptures and study about marriage, they're better in that area. It's just like you have different doctors. Doctors specialize in different things. You have general doctors. Pastors, they basically, they know the Bible. Don't get me wrong, they study, but they go all over the Bible. We have studied, Christian marriage counselors, ministers, we have studied the Bible extensively, but we strictly target into the marriage scriptures. So we're good at what we do because God has equipped us for that area. So I always recommend, I say, find you a good Christian marriage counselor and go to him or her. And always go in with an open mind, open heart, and don't waste your spouse's time. If you're really not sincere, God knows your heart. He knows your intentions. Men and women judge your actions, but God knows your heart. So go in with an open heart, open mind. Don't try to just cleanse your conscience and waste your spouse's time. If you don't want to be there, it's best to let, honesty is the best policy.